turn.
Stab.
Yeah, I just need to add sneak attack. There we go.
You don't want to do a full attack?
I moved.
Oh, that's true. Yes, of course.
Malika, you can't do this. What am I supposed to do with our relationship when I have to correct you with stuff like this?
How embarrassing.
Karen?
So, shall I attack the Odenkirk or
The
finish off the
Odenkirk.
sailor? The Odenkirk.
Odenkirk.
You can split attacks.
I could.
One attack backwards, one attack forward.
Basically.
Sure. I'll turn around and attack this guy first.
It's like a whirlwind of death.
Yes. An enraged whirlwind of death. First of all, I will toss away my quarterstaff, which I only carry around out of habit, apparently. And then I will attack this guy. And I will be raging.
Assume with claws.
Yes. Not a full round attack. Single, first of all.
Doing the mod-headed enrage thing?
Yeah. I think that should work. Let's
Should.
see.
I believe wouldn't you start with
Yeah,
full attack and then the second attack just goes on? The other
Well,
Wow.
full attack is just one single attack, isn't it?
Nice.
Two
Well,
single attacks, rather.
That target is dead.
I think he's dead, yeah.
20 damage to Sailor 8.
Yeah.
Please do that to Odenkirk more.
Describe, please.
Just eviscerated.
Noticing something stabbing at his back, Kyron turns around, tosses away his quarterstaff, and relies on his trusty claws. And with a scream, or with a roar rather, he shreds at the sailor and completely obliterates him
Hey, you have
in
another
one
Sailor
single
again.
motion. And then I will turn around and hopefully do the same thing to Odenkirk.
Hopefully.
I like to imagine that you screamed rather than roared.
Give him a break, he's only a little dragon. Pat head.
Yeah, pat my head, I dare you. And that's another 10 damage.
So 10 is your lucky number.
Yeah, apparently.
It's a good number.
Alright. Should I try to make him shaken, or should I just whack him with my sword?
And I get an extra 8 hit points because of rage, but that isn't automatic for some
He
reason.
seems to have pretty good will save, honestly. So just move into flank and whack him.
Okay. Boop. Attack frame.
Attack for him, go!
Longsword. Flanking. Power attack. Attack. Yeah. 19 for 10. 19
Takes a while for us to see the roll, which is strange.
Yeah, I think the power
Yeah.
attack does that, like it's trying to register through the system.
It has to
Maybe.
travel all the way from America.
Mm-hmm.
Then run all the way to Manakai, then all the way to our computers.
Now, if only I could smite him.
If only you could.
Goes here and attempts to.
Push me, I dare you.
Poor Kyron. Attempts, which will.
Well, he pushes.
save. No,
No,
he's
he attempts to.
saving for the sword.
Oh,
or the
okay.
axe.
That takes his save. Succeeds.
Wow.
No,
It's a good roll.
stop it.
Yeah, stop that. Jeez. Oh my.
Ouch.
There we go.
14 damage.
Am I gonna need a moderate wounds already?
Oops, I healed myself.
Seems like it.
Should I just attack
Take
9
down
or
28.
down?
At 14.
Oh, Cash, on your turn,
Yep,
you
looks
should
about
go
right.
flank him.
Yeah, flank and backstab him.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You think I should just attack Sailor 9 or help out with Cargill?
How hurt does it seem to be?
Quite hurt.
Might as
I
well
mean,
stack
what I can always do, Marcus, is I could always command Sailor 9 to attack its nearest ally, which would be
B11. Alright, that would be cool. Yes, you should do that.
Charge is double movement, right?
Yeah.
It's double movement,
Yeah.
in a straight line only. Which means that
Which means straight at me.
Right. 10
I
drops
can't-
bow and charges.
Waka waka waka.
does he pull out a sword on the way?
Naturally.
Well, I
You
was,
can unarmed strike me. No.
yeah, you just do a
And
charge
miss.
punch,
And he gets -2 to AC for the next round.
which will be
Technically, now if I
perfect
do
for
that, Sailor 9
9
and Sailor 10 will just have a fight.
Yeah. Maybe Sailor 10 will take offense at Sailor
Sure.
9 and they'll actually begin brawling.
Azurius will step away from this.
Try reconnecting to the call, Yak.
What do you think of this idea then? Step away, then command one of these two to fight the other one.
Sure.
Is this better?
Yes.
Awesome.
You can't do anything to Cargill?
What was that?
Can you do anything to Cargill? Like, can you...
I have a bunch of things I could try on him. Though, based on how well he's doing with all his saves, I'm not 100% sure.
Right. Well,
I think
sure.
Zuri should step back, command Sailor 9 to attack Sailor 10. Sailor 10's got lower AC. Hopefully Sailor 10 will get pissed at Sailor 9 and they'll begin actually fighting. Cash can go around, sneak attack Cargeld. I can just step down and start whacking him also.
Okay,
So
we
that
need,
way-
I like it. Somewhere along the line we need to heal Kyron.
I will heal
Yes.
Kyron once there's actually room for me to get to him.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
Promise there's no space here I can actually cast without defensively, and that's I don't want to waste spell slots.
go. Do it.
Yeah, if Cargill ever gets me down to -6, I'm instantly dead. Just saying.
No, that's... Actually, yes, you are instantly dead.
Yeah, I am.
So you probably can take one more hit. Something like that.
Azurius steps back, looks at Sailor 9, and releases the murderous command. And with this... Kill him, pointing at Sailor 10. He requires a will save, DC 17. Sailor 9. Fail. He must kill his nearest ally with whatever means he has necessary.
Well,
How
it
many
lasts
rounds?
One round. On
for
his,
this
basically
round,
on his next round, he attacks Sailor 10.
With all means
Right.
necessary, including charging if required, which is not, in this case.
Sure.
But
11.
Oh, you spoil
Even
sport.
though there's no more wizard. Who's here? Attacks with his sword.
Missing.
9. It attacks 10.
Jake, how is your reflex?
Wow.
ah!
Nice.
Flex save is +4 only.
10 points of damage.
Well, I have a feeling if he might not be happy now.
Yeah, maybe Sailor 10 wasn't really paying attention, and now his best friend Jimmy has suddenly stabbed him.
Jimmy, why?
No, Jimmy! I thought you were my brother!
Oh my.
Just gonna take a move. And shoot at Azurius.
The reason I have my shield out. Miss.
Right.
Alright, well, this is interesting now. Because what I want to know... I have two options. I can create a pit to...
I like the second option more.
Thank you. I can create a pit to try to snare 10, 9 and 7 up here to fall in. If they do, they take a lot of damage and they will basically never get out. Or I can step back and cast a Stone Call on all 4 of these sailors, causing 2d6 damage to all of them.
But, how can you select and just, get those 4? Like, what about us?
Oh, I can place my blast in such a way that you would not get hit.
An extra dimensional pit that's perfectly cast.
I'm not sure if casting Stone Call on the ship that we are right now
Yeah, I don't
on
like
is
the
a
idea
great
personally.
idea. You could
Yeah,
also
Like-
cast
like
a
we
large
cast-
person.
Oh, you know. For
Like
some
we
reason, I
cast
thought you
Light
were
Bounce
including
before.
number 11
The
also.
ship can endure 2d6 damage.
This
Not
is
a problem.
this is what I would do with Stone Cold.
Would it hit yourself as well?
No, I would move out.
Good move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Probably
Move
use
out
me
the
as a mute
first.
shield.
Yes.
Do that, please.
That
Yeah, I
or
think-
I try to capture 3 of them in a hole.
No, do that. A
Okay.
stone call.
Okay. As you
Please.
wish.
I do.
Sailor 10, you are dead. This is official.
Alright, so this planned motion, Sakurai will move. He'll move here and cast Stone Call as shown. So basically, large rocks fall from the sky, hitting everyone inside that area, and it's only enemies in the area, so that's good. The area becomes difficult terrain until the spell ends, which is. It is 1 round per level, so it's 4 rounds. It's going to be difficult terrain. Like so.
Alright.
Alright, damage then. Let's see here, 2d6, and this is for Sailor 7,
Alright.
2 damage. Sailor 10, 2 damage. Sailor 9, 4 damage. And Sailor 4, 4 damage. That was very disappointing.
That was horrible.
I'm upset with you.
I had a feeling the pit was the way to go.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
hopefully Sailor 10's going to be annoyed and start punching Sailor 9.
You can do the pit next turn.
So, to avoid getting attacked, is it like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yay, I'm learning. And still. 15.
Nice.
Nice, yeah.
That's very good.
And that's my round.
Looks very hurt.
Good.
Finish them off.
Oh,
Karen, do it.
Shirley add. Remember I told you to look out.
Yeah.
I was gonna stab you in the back when you didn't look.
Aaron said that he can't kill him with his
What was
own
the
axe,
DC
but
for the poison?
Hmm?
What was the DC for the poison?
Well, I stabbed him and I stabbed that guy.
Oh,
Didn't,
sure. Right.
well, you,
don't run out.
does
And
it
he
have
died, so it doesn't really matter.
Does it have 2 uses, or is it 1 use on each dagger?
1 use on each dagger.
Then just stab Cargild with the other dagger that has the poison on it.
Well, we
Stabbed him
can.
once with your main dagger, stabbed him once with your main dagger, your off dagger hasn't been used.
Okay, then sure. Deal DC 13.
Because I rolled and he got a 4, so he actually failed his save
Nice.
against that.
Nice.
So what does it do?
1d3 dex damage.
Do you want to roll that?
Sure.
Hit it.
Just get a 2 or a 3. Because that's -1 AC.
3.
Yay!
Nice.
Yay!
He's so screwed now.
That lowers his reflex save, huh?
Oh,
It's
and then I
reflex
can,
save and his AC.
then I can add, and I poisoned you. I did the both thing I wanted to do. And he was like, you're never gonna do that.
Movement gets a little more sluggish. He's always of dripping blood from everywhere. Karen.
Murder him.
Murder, yeah. Let's go for it. It's not a hit. 13 might
Those
be a
both
hit, is
hit.
it?
That is a
They
hit.
both hit because the -2 dex lowered his AC. 19 damage.
Perfect. 19 damage, is that enough?
It would be amusing if so.
Yes.
Oh,
There we
yes.
go.
Now I get to focus my attentions on these sailors.
Please describe.
Well, after seeing the very surprised looking Kargel being stabbed in the back with poisoned daggers, there's only one thing for Kyron to do. While he did plan to kill him with his own axe, which didn't quite work out, he will be totally fine just ripping him apart with his claws. And that he does.
This is so awesome.
That
Now
was
we have-
way easier than I was expecting.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
So Marcus, we need a cleanup crew. We need someone
I've
doing
got that. I've got
The
that on lock.
sailors at the moment, sort of wounded, are little. They drop their weapons and they hold up their hands as they see their captain fall, and they surrender.
Excellent.
We
Oh,
kill them
that is so cute.
Well, let's.
We certainly kill them
Got my
anyway.
bloodlust worked up for nothing.
Oh,
I didn't even
we-
kill anyone.
One of them says in very broken common, "Mercy, spare us, please."
Where does the captain keep all of his valuables?
They can't see you.
Well, Zacharias will end invisibility and come out like.
No, no, don't end it. The ominous voice needs to scare them.
That's probably true, I guess.
One of them moves
Where does the captain
Under
keep his
this.
valuables?
and pulls out what seems to be an old, quite large sea chest.
Is that all?
He nods quickly.
All right. Zacharias will nod. Cash, bring that to the into the landing, please.
Cash will do so.
Quite heavy.
Well,
On the
Cash
other
is
hand,
very
Cash
strong.
quite strong. So she
Yeah.
Very good. They have dropped all their weapons.
Yeah.
Zacharias will then order them to basically gather up here and at the.
Sure.
Or actually, no. We gather up here around the captain. That's fitting enough. Good. Very well then, colleagues. If you please, kill them all.
Flame or no flame?
No flame, if you please.
Very well.
Confused.
Do they count as helpless?
At the moment, they have no way of defending themselves. Yeah, they don't expect
Yeah.
to attack.
Quid of grace.
That's what I want to do.
Kill them all.
You can describe how you kill them then. They're not going to
Aaron is
be
busy looking
so-
at the axe.
challenge.
Ah, okay. Cash just decapitates the guys she has in front of him.
Can you decapitate people with daggers?
Yeah.
You know
Quite-
how to.
Yeah.
Sneak attack
Fair
way.
enough.
It's all in the wrist.
Yeah.
You'd be
Get the
surprised
right-
what someone can pull off.
If you know what I mean.
Well, Zacharias does not take part in the butchering. He has other things to do than such mundane trivialities.
You know, I wonder.
Plus,
there-
Marcus and Asurius do it.
Yeah, executing people isn't exciting enough for Kyron.
Azurius obeys
done that
orders and
plenty of times.
executes. Just picking up just grabbing the sailor by the neck, smashing his head with his mace, and then burning his face off.
Sounds like a Mortal Kombat fatality that like Scorpion would do.
Levin wants to run, clearly, and the other guys, well, Marcus doesn't do it.
If they start running, I just use command and stop them.
Sailor 9, Marcus, will just run his sword brutally through his neck and kind of twist it around a bit. Basically removing his neck.
They fall where they stood.
Strangely, all with HP bars left.
They're all at full health.
No, none of them have full health. They're close.
Kyron is checking the old captain for potential purses or anything of value. Especially his axe, because that caught his eye.
So he finds a great axe. He finds 2 throwing axes. Finds a dagger. And some hide armor.
Do you pick up the axe?
Kyron will pick up the great axe.
Make a
Sakura-
reflex save.
Zacharias will end the grease effect on the axe.
Yeah.
I pick it up anyways.
You
Say throwing
you also find an old key.
Ah, yes. Zacharias will certainly take care of that.
The invisible figure picks up the key.
Yeah, the key disappears. But this
Goodbye.
point I have ended the invisibility most.
Behind the cloak of lies.
Exactly. Like I did all my life. Zacharias will take the key to the chest and pop it up and see what's in it.
Sure. As you look down into it, the chest has inside of it a rather large sort of wooden box in the very bottom of it. On top of that is a silver statuette of a nude mermaid, a little sort of brown bag, and yeah, that's about it.
All right. That's what's in the bag.
In the back, there is what appears to be some sort of loose coinage. That is 115 gold pieces in sort of different scattered coins.
All right. And in the box.
As he looks in the box, he opens it, and inside it seems to be a ton of gold. Most likely the payment for this job, for taking you here.
Can you make a rough estimate?
6,000 gold pieces.
Excellent.
I'm amused by this.
As you take it out, you notice that there's another one under it, sort of a hidden box, not too greatly hidden though, that says emergency rations on it.
Well, take a look at the box. Is it locked?
No, it doesn't appear to be.
All right. Well, put everything else down in the chest and open up and take a look.
Inside, there's 6 fine bottles of whiskey.
Excellent. Yes, this is a good haul. Zacharias will put everything down in the chest and sort of lock it and hold up the key and then very visibly pocket them himself. I'll keep an eye on this for now, if you do not mind.
No, go ahead.
Is there anything else valuable on the ship we could scavenge?
It seems that most of the ship was actually used for the cargo. There doesn't really seem to be much worth anything. Of course, the people have equipment, but carrying this, especially to such a settlement you're going to, might be dangerous.
Yeah, it's good. Very well, friends. Allies, it's time to sink the ship and send a good captain forever down into the briny depths.
Cast smiles.
I guess the most easy way to do it is basically to rip out holes in the hull.
You can sink the ship.
Make an extra dimensional pit in the bottom.
Well, it only extends into the
That-
extra dimension. It doesn't really flood it.
Yes.
If I had a portable hole, which I might get. Very well. Then we sink the ship.
Do you sink it here, or do you send it out, sort of sailing out?
Can we send it sailing out and?
Anyone a
Just
sailor
nudge it
check
and
can
it
roll?
would go
I have
somewhere.
sailor check.
All right.
Oh.
Sure.
Guidance for plus
Actually, I
1.
allow you to take 10. You're not really
Guidance
that
for
much
plus-
in a rush. So,
Sure.
what's your take 10?
My take 10 will come out at... Let's have a look. My take 10 will come out at a 13. It will become a 14 with guidance. If someone wants to aid me, that can bring
That's
up
fine.
16.
You can send the ship sailing out as it sinks.
All right. Very well. We send it sailing out, and when it slowly starts to sink under the waves, Zacharias will look quite pleased with himself.
One mission has been completed.
Yes, indeed.
Now, we have another to deal with. Slightly bigger in magnitude.
Yes, let us visit the good town and see what the fair folk has to say about Ballantine and, well, the comings and goings of all the news. I'm sure there's much to be interested. Or, well, I don't need to tell you, but we need to be very careful in town. No rummaging around with or running around with holy symbols or shouting praises to Asmodeus or the Prince of Hell or anything like that.
Something else we need to deal with.
Or look like a
I
dark
pointed the
elf.
blood covering all our clothes.
That's no problem. Zacharias will just flick a finger and it disappears.
Thank you.
Of course, it's a trifle. And he looks at the Cash. Yes, Lady Cash, I'm afraid that you must disguise your dark skin.
We must all be disguised if we have anything showing. Well, we at least all should use our lovely gifts we've been given, pointing to my circlet. to hide these marks. Quickly showing the Forsaken mark.
Yes, I agree. We should also perhaps come up with a story why we are entering town, if anyone asks.
That is plausible. Though, what reason would we go to this town?
Mercenary work, perhaps.
Wasn't there something about singing statues?
Singing statues?
Something that the young squire told us.
Yes, perhaps. We could perhaps claim that we are here to try to observe the singing statues, something like that. I do get a feeling though that we might want to try to keep even lower profile than that. We need to see what's in the town, but it might actually be, depending on how large it is, possible to occupy an empty house for our base of operations, or if the house is not empty, perhaps make it empty.
Well, you know, me and Cash could easily grant entry.
No, I mean, we simply kill anyone in the house and take their place. We have the magics of the circlets. We could masquerade as different people if we just see them.
But stealth is a virtue. Remember that. We do not want to go in roaring our presence.
Of course not.
Looking at Kyron while saying that.
Of course not. This would be a subtle affair. Cash would no doubt be the best agent for this. A normal family would have nothing to put up against her talents, no doubt.
I doubt a normal family would have much against any of our talents. We're all skilled in our own departments.
Of course, but as you said, subtlety.
Keep in mind that taking someone's skin does not become you them.
Of course.
I'm sure everyone in this town knows friends and family members that would surely check on them.
Yes, that is what we must assert first.
If we wear their skin wildly around town, then someone will surely begin to speak to us, and we will have no idea who they are.
We'll see. We'll see how large the town is. We'll see what kind of options we have.
It brings the argument, false identity versus pre-created one that we do not know anything about.
Well, for the moment, we are pilgrims, perhaps, come to see the church, or the singing statues and the choir, something like that. That should avoid, well, that should keep most of the suspicions off us for the time being.
Marcus, I don't know if you'll approve of this, but these, quickly showing the Asmodean symbol, you may want to have that changed to look like a Mitra symbol temporarily, pointing to whatever you've got your circlet disguised as.
Yeah. Indeed. And I believe it was the singing saints, not statues.
Alright, the singing saints.
Well, that was the name of the statues. That was the name of the statues.
Oh.
And perhaps heal Chiron. We can't have him drag his blood all over the town.
Fine. Chiron? Quickly drawing a very brief rune in the air. Have 17 hit points.
Chiron nods and seems to regenerate his wounds. Most of them anyway.
It is currently night.
Well, we best make way then.
All right. You begin to walk. You're close now. Just a few miles from here sits the small market town of Aldencross, and less than a mile from there is the watchtower Bellatine, your goal. Already, Sakharov's horde gathers and prepares to move. Within 2 weeks, they will be in the small valley north of the lake awaiting your signal. Fire the rocket into the air at just the right moment, and you will take the first step towards claiming vengeance against Talengard. Destiny has taken you here. Destiny has given you a mission. There is no doubt about the future of this green and pleasant land. It lies in your hands. You could go to that town right now and warn them of the plots of the sinister Cardinal Thorn. You'd give yourself up and face the justice you deserve. You could turn back from the horror and the slaughter that you are going to inflict upon these Mithran's sheep. This is that moment. This is the turning point. After this, there is no going back. Anyone eager for redemption?
Never.
No.
No.
I
Redemption's
say burn
not
them
an
all.
Never.
Redemption's not an option.
I thought not. Come, my friends. We have work to do. We must burn Bellatine.
Yes, we must.
And with that, we will end the session for today.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were surprisingly effective. I'm
Yeah.
speechless.
That's a new tagline, I think. The Nessie not surprisingly effective.
It's like a salve or something that you burn on, or not burn on, but like apply to fix some ailment, and the name makes it sound really bad. Like, I don't know.
It's it's a TV shop commercial.
Yeah.
And
It's
it's
like,
not by
I did
surprising
not expect
effective.
this to work, but it surprisingly fixed everything in my life. I now have a rich wife, an amazing car, and all I had to do was put on smelly balls, salve and ointment.
CEO wages from the comfort of your own home.
Free, easy download with no registration.
10 simple tricks doctors don't want you to find out.
Go through the
Vengence.
survey and you can be a psychic.
Click here for free money.
You won 1 millionth visitor.
You get $10,000 for free in this casino.
Free sweepstakes.
Oh, the
Like-
evil you have inflicted upon.
That is the real evil of the world.
We are the inventors of internet ads.
Oh man.
They are the true evil.
They will not feel it until they discover the internet, however.
I think I will
Lingering.
dub this session surprisingly effective. in the notes here.
All right.
Yeah.
Short session, but on the other hand, people have to get up tomorrow.
Short and sweet.
Yes.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Had some loose ends to touch.
Mhm.
That was
Wait,
so
so-
satisfying.
Was the payment requested to be returned to
No.
Thorn, or do we get to keep it?
We get to keep it.
Oh, good.
Hmm
How much did we get?
A
Oh,
little
yeah,
more than
and,
6,000.
Experience points. You get 4,100 in total. That is 820 per player.
Okay.
A long way to the next level with that.
Yep.
That's a total of 10,798 per player.
Yep.
Indeed. The next level is 15,000, I think.
Yep.
Yep.
Whew. Yeah, that's a way to go. That's a way to go. But yeah, now sorta I think begins the real challenge for us. Because
So far, things have been getting easier. Or we have gotten less bad, I guess.
no, basically we need to do some thinking on how to
Yeah.
infiltrate this place. So put on your thinking caps.
Well, we have
Like-
the one thing which you would made sure I got, which undetectable alignment.
Yeah, and that's gonna save us a lot of trouble.
But
So
you
you
don't
know.
have enough for everyone, do you?
we do.
Jonas came with the fact that what we could do is I cast it, 4 times, so that's 4 people covered. Rest, then cast it on the last person. So it lasts 24 hours.
So
Oh,
we
okay.
will have 12 hours basically
hours.
to operate, and then the other ones. Well, we probably need some leeway to get in and get out.
It should be enough time for us to get in, obliterate something, get out.
I don't think we need to worry about stealth when we get out. I mean, we are firing off a rocket.
Well, it depends on how we do it, right? This is a long term. We have a month to do this.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm
Thing is,
thinking.
Firing off a rocket, but then we don't want to be the one. We don't want to be caught as the ones firing the rocket.
I mean, there is no. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure there's no self-destruct button we can just press on this thing. This is probably something we need to deconstruct over a course of pretty long, like sabotage. We need to do a lot of sneaking around and sabotaging, no doubt.
And scouting, I guess.
Scouting, a lot of
It was
scouting.
a good stealth check.
We do.
I can tell you about little how those work without indulging too much. There's basically a lot of this place is very detailed, and there's a lot of things and a huge list, basically, where everything has given a defensive value. When you signal for the attack to happen, the attack force is compared to the defensive value, and then there is an outcome.
Okay, so the lower the defensive value,
The better the outcome,
Okay.
and that will carry on onwards. In the,
Okay. Do we have like is there like
You'll not be told what things are worth or anything.
Okay, like I was thinking like can we do estimates with like a skill roll? It's like
No.
yes.
I mean, some things, but not like this. You can when you infiltrate, you can do skill roll to find out how prepared they would be right now.
Right.
But that would be very very loose sort of
Sure. Well,
terms.
we do
You'll
know.
have to think a lot yourself
Right.
about what's worth doing and what's not.
We do know a few things. We know that the leader is Sir Thomas Haviland. He's a paladin, most likely. We know that some of the officers, Captain Edderly has an affair with old Captain Mott's young, handsome wife.
There's a wizard in some kind of a lone tower.
Yes, there's a strange and unsavory wizard. There's a madman with birds in the rookery, and that is, to me, probably a prime target because.
Oh, the bird also. Remember, they said speak to it, so possible like they actually have like speak with animal spell. Possible.
Yeah, but the main thing with that is he can send them off as messengers to the others, and if he does that, we're screwed, right? So that is probably a sort of a main target to try to find a way to take out the rookery.
Long-range fireball.
I don't have fireballs.
We just sit outside the betting guard and fire fireballs.
I'm so happy. I have so many people to smite now.
I
First time, really.
When I took it spell focus and enchantment at the very beginning, now I've been able to like take advantage of it with like my high DC.
I swear I'm gonna take extra smiting as a feat or something.
Why is that strange man walking around smiling all the time? I don't get it. It's strange. Why does he keep looking at me like that?
I suddenly feel it'd be very hard to punch him.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, it seems to me. Yeah, we'll see. Basically, we need more information on the place.
And I'm happy that I'm so good at hitting things now.
Yeah.
We
And
all
keeping
have our
them.
good points.
Yeah. And I made.
I'm good at saving Chiron's life.
Well, I didn't quite die in that fight.
I'm also good at brainwashing enemies to punching each other.
But yeah, as I said, put on your thinking caps for the next one because I think we need to do a lot of thinking.
Do any of you want the quarter stuff? Because I might be
No.
getting rid of mine.
Not really.
Already got one.
But the most I would use it for is like disguise purposes, and that's it.
You know,
Yeah, exactly. Like you wouldn't rob an old man of his walk.
I mean, I could quite. That would be quite an effective disguise for me.
Yes, it would.
yeah, better than an old man with a great axe.
You wouldn't rob an. Wow, this is poof.
I thought this was America.
You take away my freedoms. Oh dear.
Second Amendment: right to bear great axes.
There's no amendment. America no longer exists.
Nope.
I was on a a lumberjacking trip.
Lumberjacking. What's all the blood then? What? Oh, it's poof. It's
Some
You
trees
know,
are
have you ever
different.
heard the story of Red Riding Hood? Well, there was a wolf, and he was attacking a small child, and I had to attack him.
Oh, you're so brave and handsome, lumberjack.
Come
Oh,
join the
yes, I
Council
am.
of Paladins.
Tell us again how you defeated the evil wolf.
Hmm.
I hope
Well,
undetectable
I
alignment's running
walked
at the
into
time.
the house, and I saw the wolf, and I was like, "Hey, you're not a human!" And I attacked it, and it died.
Oh, he's such a hero.
Never mind why I was in the house. None of you need to know that.
Exactly. Well, we have some people with good bluff and diplomacy and stuff checks.
I
And
have a feeling
I
intimidate.
wanted to check and see if they had any sugar because I was hungry for my lumberjackingness.
Mm. Yes, this is my albino deer.
Yeah.
That's a hard disguise check.
That is a very hard disguise check.
It's not that hard thinking about it. We have +10.
Oh, I miss Tabo. This is my
Still, the circlet only lets you move into humanoids.
this is my
me double
companion
check this
in
dice
the
roll.
other game.
Second Rise enters town as a mind flayer.
It's a mind.
It's humanoid.
Ew.
You cannot change your creature type. Yeah, that's fine. That sounds fine.
Hmm.
Oh, this looks
Monstrous
fine as well.
humans.
Kyron is a spider.
I'm a spider, yeah.
Ayun, let's admit, you missed Tabo
Tyron?
too.
Kyron, you're now my familiar.
I hated Tabo.
No, you
Why do
didn't.
you hate Tavo?
Why would you hate Tabo? He
He's
didn't.
just kidding, you can't.
Oh.
Why would you else send me so many elk pictures in that?
I
When
still
we
want to point
played
out
that.
for my disguise check.
We need
This
to
is
find a
take
good
10.
picture.
Take 10.
Well, great. Well, I guess thanks for the session.
You do.
Yeah.
Was
It was
a
fun.
short but quite fun session.
Yeah, we killed our hated nemesis,
Yeah.
Odenkirk.
Finally, he was so annoying.
He was. Wow.
And slight insight into everyone's backgrounds with the lovely bugbears.
I like that when we were to leave and he was just like, oh, I like so much want to leave, and you were just like, yeah, just shut up already, let me kill you. It's so hilarious. You said, yeah, yeah, yes,
Yes, a final journey. Yes.
yeah.
Oh, you will be far away very soon.
I'll be far away. Yes, you will.
Hmm.
It was hilarious.